All right. So, hello. How's it going? I would have started my video outside, getting ready, getting out the door, but, I can't really fucking do that because, excuse my language, for every single time I be cussing, it's a little frustrating when my phone does this. Yesterday, oh my gosh, dude, I did like 4 parts in one morning, because the first part, I got into the car, turned on my car, and plugged in my phone, and that stopped the video. So I was like, okay, So then I did a whole part 2, and I think it was because I had to check my quality that I was recording this video on. So I had to stop the video, right? So then, what's going on here? Anyway, so then I made a part 3, and while I was at work, I turned my car off, and I forgot to unplug my phone. So it stopped the video before I got to finish. So I did a 4th part. So I bring that up because I tried iMovie yesterday. I hate this so much about iMovie. See, Samsung does such a better job with videos because of this. You can actually edit the files that you already have into one video already, rather than just iMovie where you have to download a whole nother file. I think Samsung, you kind of had to do the same thing. It's been a couple of years since I've had a Samsung, but yeah, this phone irritates the crap out of me sometimes. I got blueberry muffin again. So, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I left late. I was trying to deal with my Facebook, my Instagram, and all that stuff because it was acting stupid. I hate this so much. It said that my session time errored or something like that. So, I was trying to figure it out the whole time. So I thought my shit got hacked for a bit. I was going to be pissed off because I was going to be like, I didn't open any links to get hacked. So what the fuck, man? How did I get hacked, right? And I just restarted or uninstalled and reinstalled. And thankfully I got my stuff back. So, dealing with that for a bit. But anyway, happy Tuesday morning. Already starting with a banger, as in like with my phone. Getting out the door late. It's 9 o'clock, so I'm obviously not going to be there till fucking 9:16. But, it's earlier than 9:30, so nobody can tell me anything. The only reason I'm concerned about being that late, like 9:10, 9:16, is because of the fact that I don't want it to be noticed if, I'm not doing as many hours. If I leave late, if my mom sees that I'm leaving late, then I'm in a whole world of shit if she finds out that But thankfully, I got a raise. So I guess I'm still making as much as I am if I was doing 35 hours. So it works out, But anyway, yeah, yesterday, I'm glad I got yesterday over with, Monday and all that stuff, it's just typical Monday. I got my new shoes, the same kind as I had at work, Fila's, so. So, and then, I bought some. Fuck, am I gonna keep hitting reds now? Really? It's gonna be that morning? I'm already hitting reds, 2 reds in a row. That's wonderful. that is just all out wonderful. These lights are the primary reason why I was late a lot. Plus, leaving at 8:40. You know that. You know, but again, it's not my control to make time go slower. You know, I guess my fault. My fault of it is, I guess I'm just a bit slower. You know, I don't get up early at 6 anymore. You know, I get up at 7. So, yeah, you know, it's just like the whole 9 o'clock thing just isn't doing it for me anymore. I was not really ever too much of an early bird. I mean, like, yeah, I like to do morning shifts, get up early, but it's just like, what worries me is I can't seem to have control of getting out the door and getting there by 9. You know, I end up getting there like 6 minutes late. And it got written up twice for it. So that's what scares me. But again, no, I've been told, you know, don't worry. So I'm not worried about it. You know, I got a good schedule that I'm working with right now, and it's paying me pretty good. So I'm not too upset about it, you know. Anyway, yeah, I tried making a video yesterday about, oh, did he mean to leave that there? I think so. Left that big old piece of that truck there. I don't know if he meant to do that or not. I think yesterday's video was just me talking about the weekend. You know, mostly gun stuff, because I went to a gun shop over the weekend. Now that place is what gun shops need to fucking be. That place is what they need to be. Sadly, because, you know, they just have half of the store for show. And I'm an idiot. I asked them, are those real or are those airsoft? Because you know, I'm like, are they selling those? You know, they had like AK-47s on the wall, HK 91s or whatever they're called. A bunch of AR-15s, MP5s. Everything was suppressed. Everything had ACOG sights. Everything had some kind of sight. You know, everything it was fucking ready for a whole army. You know, so I was like, are these for sale? Are these airsoft? Are these real? You know, because I'm like completely dumbfounded on the store that I walked into, right? You know, like, nope, everything you see is real. So I'm like, wow, that's impressive. But you see, one side of the store with the AKs and the AR-15s and all that, that's all their personal rifles and pistols. They had a bunch of modified pistols there, a bunch of modified rifles, and they had fully automatic weapons there too. They had an MP5. I was really impressed. I was really fucking impressed. Couple 50 caliber bolt action rifles for sale, you know, because they can't sell Barretts, sadly. But then you had the other side of the store with actual things you could buy, like I said, the 50 cal bolt action Barrett. There were shotguns there. There was a pump action 22 there, like a Taurus, I think it is. And then, you know, they had, or a rock. They had a couple old Colt, not Colt, single action army looking revolvers and Schofield looking revolvers, like two of them, one of each. They had an old Japanese Nambu pistol there from World War II. That was fucking cool. But I would love to have a gun. I would love to have that gun if they made the ammo for it. You know, but nobody's really buying Nambus. Nor is Japan making them. And, you know, they don't make ammo for those guns anymore. 8mm Nambu. They don't make ammo for Japanese World War II firearms. So you have to get them custom made, and it's just like, nah. So, but yeah, you know, I thought that was cool. But the one that really got, oh yeah, and then they had a 1911 with a scope on it. All of these guns I have pictures of. But the number one that made me fucking get all super excited, right? It wasn't a 50 cal. It was a 357 Magnum, but it's the same grip, same gun. But even though I don't really want that one, I would rather go for the 50 Action Express. If you know what's 50 Action Express, the Desert Eagle. Yes, they had a polished chrome. Fucking wow, that thing was shiny. Desert Eagle. I want that. Well, not that specific one. Because, see, all of their weapons that they were selling, they were all used. You know, so the Desert Eagle, they wanted $2,400 for that gun. That is absolute asinine. And fluctuation is asinine. I remember 10 years ago when those pistols were like, they were like $1,500 for a polished chrome. Now it's fucking bumped up $800 for that gun. You know, that is insane how much they want for that gun. That, oh my gosh, $2,300. But for a Desert Eagle, if I have the money to and the freedom to, it would be fucking worth it. A lot of people don't care for the Desert Eagle and say it's not a very practical weapon, which it's not. You know, I mean, the 357 and the 44 could be, but the 50, all of them are really just for show. You know, they're all really just for show and just for fun, you know, and action movies, of course, are ridiculous, and, you know, people use those movies, you know, but it's a gun, you know, and that's a gun I've desired forever. You know, the Desert Eagle is the number one gun I've desired literally the longest, the most. That is the number one gun more than anything. It's to the point to where when I used to keep making gun videos for this channel for a bit, I would constantly bring that up or the Colt Python up. But, you know, because the Python, I still want that, of course. But it wasn't really a desired gun, but once they started making them again, that's what I wanted. And then the Desert Eagle, of course, you know, I want that too. Seeing it, you know, I'm just like, wow, you know. Yeah, but over the weekend, there was a lot of traveling, you know, went all over to a couple counties in the south, Olympia, Lacey, a couple other towns down there, you know. And then, yeah, that was Saturday. And then Sunday, I mostly just did door dashing again, but around the area with my mom and my aunt. But yeah, so that's it, really. It's just yeah, it was a pretty fun weekend, you know. But I hope this week will go by pretty fast too. You know, yesterday went by pretty fast. You know, I hope Pops isn't in a bad mood. You know, that's gonna be kind of a buzzkill for the day. You know. Yeah. Yesterday was kind of well. I mean, like, it was okay, but it was just not all that. You know. When I went to lunch yesterday, I mean, besides having to deal with Michael and all that, you know, you know, I went to lunch yesterday, and there was this guy in the parking lot roaming around asking people for money, of course, you know, and I feel the embarrassment. He even admitted it was embarrassing. And he was like, I'm $11 short. I need $11. You know, I'm from Burlington. And this is where I caught him lying. Why are you slowing down so slowly, dude? This is what I noticed. That I caught him lying. He said, I'm 160 miles away. Motherfucker. Burlington is 90 miles away, not 160. Of course, he tried to ask me, and I nodded my head no, but he was mostly asking this old lady who helps with disabled people. You know, so she was working. She was helping disabled people kind of play games and stuff like that. You know, older disabled people, like adults. And, you know, I was just kind of standing there, and, you know, she was like, oh, I'm working, I can't, blah, 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 right? So then she looks at me, and she says, what? Like, all snarky, bitching, and all that stuff. I'm just like, I'm just watching here, what's going on, you know? So, of course, she didn't seem to get the fact that, okay, I need to unplug this. She didn't seem to get the fact that I was kind of watching her back, just in case that the guy tried to do anything. But, you know, she wanted to be kind of snarky with me because I was standing there. So I just shook my head at her, and I just walked off. I'm like, whatever, dude. If you're going to be all snarky with me, then well, fuck you, you know? You know? Anything happens to you, I'm not going to fucking help you. So, but she didn't really know what I was doing there, so I'm not really gonna judge on that. Yeah, just as I predicted. 9:14 I got here. I'm not gonna be until like 9:16, 9:17. That's the one time I actually got it right about the time that I get here. But anyways, yeah, I went to the gym for the first time in a good bit yesterday. That was nice. You know, so. Oh. It smells weird. Maybe I gotta change those things out, those scent things. So. But anyways, all the best to you, whoever you are, today on this fine Tuesday morning. I hope things really kind of work out. So, till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now. Next thing you know, we're already at half of the week. Like nothing happened. Oh yeah. They're gonna make me vacuum, I already know it.